Hey, this is Hans. It's time to announce the Ramen Rater's Top 10 Instant Noodles of All Time 2015 edition.
There's so many choices. What do I do? I'm the one and only Ramen Rater. What do I do?
All right, let's begin. Number 10 on the list is a variety from Taiwan. It is Asha veggie noodle, tomato noodle with vine-ripened tomato sauce. This was a fairly recent review, and I wasn't really expecting anything from Taiwan to make the top 10 list this year, so pretty cool. One thing that I noticed about it is it had a really, really strong tomato flavor. I mean, when I opened it up and put it in the bowl, I have these little bowls that you always see pictures taken of the contents of a sachet. The whole room just opened up with a smell. It smelled like there was a tomato vine in here, so that was pretty cool. The noodles came out with a nice chewiness to them. They seemed very premium, very nice, and the flavor was, there was enough of the sauce to coat everything, which I've found sometimes in the past that it can be lacking in that respect for certain varieties. So that was perfect. So all right. Number 9 is Maruchan yakisoba with gotsumori sauce. This one's from Japan. I usually have a yakisoba higher on the list, but this year there's a lot of new stuff. The noodles were just fine, and it had a nice yakisoba flavor to it, which is kind of a Worcestershire soy gingery kind of mix up. But the one thing that really made this sucker stand out was the inclusion of Kewpie mayo. Kewpie, it's a little squeeze bottle of mayo. You'll see it in Japanese and international grocery stores a lot. This is where it's at. When you make yakisoba, have it with a little bit of mayo on top. Some of you are probably going to go like, what? Are you crazy? But dead serious. This is really where it's at. So, good one if you can find it. Number 8 on the list is Mama Oriental Style Instant Noodles Green Curry Flavor Jumbo Pack. This one's a lot of green curry, and it's really good. The color of the green curry is green, and I really like that about it. It's excellent. The noodles have that nice kind of brown noodle chew to them. They almost have a crumble, but not exactly. This is definitely one to find for sure, so keep your eyes out. Number 7, we have My Quali Penang Hokkien Prawn Noodle, new improved taste. Now, the first time I reviewed it was earlier in 2014. It was after the last top 10 list came out, but they've already come out with a new version of it. It's got a very thick soup base. I think my favorite part of this has to be the fried onion. The fried onion is second to none. I think in like mee goreng and other things like that, when you have included fried onion, a lot of the times it's just like this teeny tiny powdery, almost pulverized stuff. These are big chunks of fried onion, and they actually give you more than like a pinch. They give you a decent amount, so that's really nice. The flavor is prawn, very strong prawn. I tried quite a few of these in restaurants of the Hokkien prawn noodle in restaurants when I was in Malaysia last year. And this had quite a similar flavor to it. It was quite good. Yeah, if you can find it, give it a try, especially if you like prawn. Number 6 on the list is Mami Chef Gold Recipe Mi Curry Seribu Rasa. All I know is that Seribu Rasa translates to 1,000 flavors. I'm hoping that's right. Sorry, I shouldn't say that I know. This one is, how do I say it? This one's really different. It's got kind of it's a curry, but it has like almost like a bitingly strong cumin flavor to it, and the broth is really thick, and it's I don't know, it makes me, it kind of pings that fuse that reminds me of foods that I ate when I was a kid. Although when I was a kid, I probably wouldn't have liked this, but it's very rich, very deep flavored. The noodles are made with Mami Chef's patented Mi Tarik technology, which is supposed to emulate hand-pulled noodles. So this Malaysian one is really good, and I don't know if it's going to come out in the US or not, but we'll see. You know, if it does, it's definitely worth trying. Number 5 on the list is Prima Taste Singapore Curry Ramen. This one was, yeah, this is the third time it's been on the top 10 list. 2013, 2014, and now 2015. Basically because this stuff rocks. It's got huge sachets full of pastes, one with coconut powder. It's very aromatic and has a beautiful color to it. The noodles are very chewy. If you like strong, elastic, chewy noodles, this is definitely for you. And this one's from Singapore, so I know that one's available here, so have a look. And number 4, a newcomer to the top 10 list, a company called Cargen with their Nyonya Curry Laksa. Nyonya is a kind of a fusion cuisine over in Malaysia, and it's pretty good. One thing about this instant, it has this sambal with it that they call it sambal dipping sauce. So you could like dip it in with the broth and it'll add flavor to it. One thing I liked about this, first off, was the coconut powder. The second thing I liked was that dipping sauce because it had nice, decent chunks of shrimp in it. It had a very fresh flavor. It was sweet. It was tasty. It hit all the right notes. Definitely try this one. That's good stuff. Number 3 on the list is Prima Taste Singapore Laksa Ramen. Again, the third time this product has been on the top 10 list. The difference here, though, is this has more of a seafood, prawn kind of flavor with a slight bit of sourness because it's laksa. And the broth has a different look to it than the curry. I prefer this one because it just seems stronger. I really like it a lot, so definitely worth checking out. Number 2 on the top 10 from Malaysia, My Kuali Penang White Curry Noodle, new improved taste. This was number 1 on the top 10 list last year. This year it's number 2. The new improved taste for this one is that it now has a lot of oomph from garlic. They also upgraded the noodles in all these new improved versions, so that's something to check out. It's got the same super strong curry, spicy, good thick broth. This is gourmet stuff. This is really good. This is the first white curry noodle out of Malaysia, and it's still just popping. It's good stuff. So, time for number 1. Number 1 this year is My Kuali Penang Red Tom Yum Goong Noodle. This one, I had it after I got back from Malaysia. And during my trip to Malaysia, I went to an area called Langkawi, which is a little island off the coast, and got to sample a lot of Tom Yum while I was there. And this stuff reminded me exactly of the Tom Yum that I had in Langkawi. There was one place that I couldn't tell the difference, honestly. And the stuff over there was just Tom Yum soup that I had. It didn't have noodles in it. And I love noodles, so that even boosts it up. It's very thick, very strong. You can there aren't chunks of lemongrass to chew on in it, but it seems like it. I mean, it's that strong, it's that good. Definitely seek this one out, especially if you like Thai food. This is gonna blow your mind. So With that, that's the top 10 list for 2015. I hope you enjoyed checking it out. And if you disagree, feel free to comment. You know, there's a lot of people in the world and a lot of different flavors in the world. And my only agenda, my taste buds. So if you have some ideas, or if you're a company and want me to try your products, get a hold of me. You can always go to www.theramenrater.com and go to the contact button and send me a message. I'll be happy to respond to you. I'm pretty sure I respond to pretty much every comment or email with a question that I can. I think I pretty much get them all. So with that, happy 2015. Hope you're enjoying your year so far, and we'll see you next time. Bye.
There's so many choices. What do I do? I'm the one and only Ramen Rater.